Yes, welcome to this video, and I'm Dave Proud. I started this video for the simple fact that I'm so interested and inspired by others that have went down this road in search of truth. We wonder where we're from, and so many questions have come to our mind. We're taught very basic things that seem to have a lot missing. Yes, when I first started, I went on Google Earth. I've never done this. Went straight to New York and zoomed in on the Statue of Liberty and looked right over Roosevelt Island, I believe, and there was another starport right there. I mean, right in a row. I was like, really? This was really strange to me. Moved the cursor over, and next thing you know, there's two islands with these antique old world buildings and in the water with so many anomalies. How stuff is told us using language that has been changed, and we don't understand quite where the origins of the word might come from. These YouTubers and their channels in search of truth have really opened my eyes to many, many things. All these pictures from Google Earth are within just a small area. You can go on and just see the destruction and disasters and obvious major disasters. Old foundations with new built on top, but it is very strange how you would take away such beauty. As a carpenter and a creator and a musician, I recognize many of these foundations were near impossible for now to even try and attempt to recreate, and so they didn't. And with using the cheapest way to rebuild, one can't help but notice these old world buildings are on these canals and hidden behind walls, and you cannot see them very clearly. There are anomalies in the water. This is artwork that's unbelievable, and I'll show you some that they try and depict. This is in the water, and they're everywhere in this river. Believe they were air ventilation for these tunnels. This here says it was a place of worship, but this is what they're saying is there. I don't understand it. This is a ventilation and a tunnel. The door here goes right into that island somehow. It says exit. I don't get that. I'm sure, what would you exit, underwater? This here was a divider under a bridge, old world bridge, and these creeks go nowhere, but you can see the pollution pouring out, obviously from drainage, just pouring. And under the water, there's these weird, I don't know what it is, but you can see it looks like a foundation of something. This, you can see the white dots looks like pier and beam to something very massive. Everything green here is cemetery, all burial, and also water treatment on top of it. These two look very pleased with themselves, rummaging through the rubble. And I'm sure they're finding some wonderful stuff. Socrates art sculpture garden. This looks like a smokestack and a spire, maybe buried. But here's what's right behind it. Just garbage, and you find this everywhere behind the trees and walls. Just junk and old stuff. And here used to be obviously a fountain of some sort, but that's gone. And then you also have, once again, tracks that go into the water. And to where? doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't clean this up. And the words here, Caven Point, using language. Here's foundation, you can see in the swamp. And this is the old world art, but what is going on? This is myself. I believe we should teach our children, to question more, wake up, see the world in a different view than what we're told, and we'd be much happier people to find the truth, helping and loving each other. I love you all, and thank you for all the inspiration from other YouTubers.